Hello my peculiars and welcome back or welcome to my peculiar corner if you are new here. My name is Andy and here we are at yet another magical encounter. I hope you are doing well. I hope your past 2 weeks were amazing. Sorry again for missing last week, but it was kind of like a busy period lately. As always, you know, it's summer, so the videos are on and off, but now I should be back on track. This time for sure. There is no more plans. There are no more plans ahead that would disturb me creating the videos. But anyway, before we start diving into the world of ologies again, don't forget to subscribe and comment, share, like my video, and let me know what do you think about the content. Now, today we are going to dive again into the world of ology, and we are going to do a flip through mythology book. Now, this is one of my most favorites. I probably heard this a lot, but yeah, I can't help it. Like every book of the ology series is like one of my most favorites because they are so beautifully done. But anyway, now before we are gonna dive into the show today, I just want to mention the fact that next week it's going to be a special video. I'm going to do a back to Hogwarts video, and also it's going to be the anniversary of my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is turning 1 year old, and yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's crack on with the show today. Here I am back right from the Hogwarts library, ready to dive into the world of Greek mythology with the mythology book. Now, as you can see again, we keep the same cover design. We have here the gemstones and beautiful gold foil. We even have more gold foil in this case, and we have a Medusa head there. I think it is a Medusa head, it seems like. And now again, this book is written from a point of view of an explorer, adventure, and here we are. We are accustomed with the letters on the first page, and here we have, "Dear John, I hear that you are off to Greece. I had hoped my tales about Lord Byron might inspire you. I'm sending you a copy of my book about Greek myths. You can write notes in the margins and we can discuss them when you get back. I have one request. If you find anything of value, please send it to my friend Mr. Patakis in Athens. Apparently, too many antiquities are taken out of the country and added to private collections. As Mr. P plans to start a museum, I think that would be the best place for them, don't you? Anyway, enjoy my book, Hestia." And here it says Bon Voyage on the back. To the finder of this book, a grim and terrible warning. And here we have the warning if you want to pause and read. Now, here we have an introduction to mythology. As we are used, we have a lot of pop-ups through the books of the ology series, and here we have some Greek gold, and we have a book by Lord Byron. Here we have the statue of Zeus in the Temple of Olympia, tales of gods and heroes. Here we have myths in art, the Roman legacy, myths in ruins, Midas's golden touch. Here we have the basics of ancient Greek. We have here the alphabet, so you can translate anything that you can find within the book and you do not understand, you can easily translate it. And then we have names of gods and heroes, as you can see, written in 2 languages. And here is like a test for you to see if you can translate them. And then we have modern Greek. Very nicely done, educational, as we know. Now, there is no ology book without a map. And here we have a map of ancient Greece. Very nicely done. And on top of that, we have something else that is extremely beautiful. And that is the genealogical table of the gods, monsters, and heroes of ancient Greece. Just look at this beauty. Honestly, I hope I will manage to print it separately and just frame it because it looks very nice, and I'm gonna definitely use it for my ancient Greek shelf. This is one of the shelves that I would like to have. I will have probably shelves for each mythology, I would say, because I love Norse mythology as well and Roman mythology as well. I have a huge book about mythology. We are going to dive into that as well at some point, but now it's in the boxes. Here we have some astrological constellations. We have Orion, Centaurus, Draco, and Leo. Here we have the ancient Greek world, the underworld. Then here we have the creation of the gods. Here we have the short story of how the gods were created and the titans and so on. Here we have domains of the gods. Here we have a little game. And they give you this. And we have Sky Zeus, Sea Poseidon, and Underworld Hades. And here it says, I no longer require these lots now, that I am sure Zeus will guide me. So this is for the gods to guide you. Again, very, very nice games. Then we have Monsters and Mythical Beasts, a book of serpents illustrated. And here we have Python and Apollo, Ladon and Heracles, Typhon and Zeus, and Echidna and Argus. Here we also have some illustration of a harpy, a siren, fury, and the Gree, a menagerie of monsters. As you can see here depicted, we have Pegasus, we have the centaur, we have even the centaur is here, the Minotaur, and I think this is how is it called? Manticore specimen, handled with care. Here we have the golden fleece specimen. Very nice line. You can actually touch it and it looks like fleece. Then here we have the origins of mankind, short history. Here we have a possible location for Atlantis, present day Santorini. Here we have the punishment of Prometheus. Then we have also Pandora, and it says do not open for any reason. Obviously we are going to open it because we are curious. And here we have, now you've done it. You couldn't resist opening the box, could you? Now you know how Pandora must have felt. And here we have hope, and then very nicely done in 3D. Then we have Zeus and Hera, rulers of the gods. And here we have the oak leaves of the oracle. You know that in Greek mythology, the golden oak leaves, and you can see them. They are wrapped, and it says, publisher's note, we have provided a facsimile of the oak leaves that were included in the original book. So these are not the original oak leaf, but you can always take them from your forest or garden. I have a lot of oak trees in our garden actually. Then here we have Poseidon and the sea. Here we have the Odyssey, a shorter version adapted from the Greek poem by Homer. So you can even read it. I definitely recommend you to get this book. Like, it's nice, and although it's not necessarily connected to magic, it is in a way, through the mythology, through the gods and the magical creatures and everything. Here we have Hades and the underworld, and here we have Obolus. We have another pop-up, and we have a silver obolus, such as was used to pay Charon in order to cross the river Styx. So here is the coin. It has such a nice touch. It adds a nice touch of reality to the book. Here we have Demeter, Orpheus, life after death. Then here we have Ares, Aphrodite, and Hephaestus. And here we have impression of a magnificent death mask found in the burial chamber of a warrior king, and it's gold foil, as you can see. Then here we have Apollo, Hermes, and Dionysus, the god Pan. And here we have no knowledge cards of the gods of Olympus. And here we have the cards and how to play Tartarus. These are the rules of the game, because this is a game. And then here we have Zeus, and on the back you just have the mythology sign. And then we have Zeus, Hephaestus, Poseidon, Aphrodite, Artemis, Athena, Hades, Ares, Dionysus, Hermes, Apollo, Demeter, and Hera. They are very nicely done. You have the rules of the game. I'm definitely going to do a live game with you on my channel in the future. Then we have Athena, Artemis, and Hestia, and here we have top elevation of a temple. I mean, this is the Parthenon in 3 perspectives: west, plan, and top elevation. Here we have Artemis and Hestia, the Roman names of the gods, as you know. They all have translation and they are quite similar. And here we have Heracles and the Greek heroes. Now, throughout the book, you can see here some illustrations on the edge of the book, and these are all illustrations based on the Greek myths you see of the Greek heroes and their fights and the gods and their history and so on. And here it says, find your way to the center of the Cretan labyrinth, so you can find your ways like a mini game. Then here the war against Troy, the story of King Midas, we have it here very shortly written, of course, the apple of discord, the Greeks versus Trojans, the Trojan horse. And here at the end we have a letter from Greece by our own correspondent. You see here Lord Byron, and as we are accustomed, at the end of the book we have some nicer gifts. We also have some parchment to write our letters if we want. And also we have a beautiful gold pen. I mean, it looks like a feather pen, but it's very nice. And here we have the Homeric hymn to Zeus. And on the back of the book it's written, O muses, who sing of a world long gone, of mighty heroes, Olympian gods, of terrible monsters and fabulous beasts, help me to tell of these wonderful things, for I have come to the land of Greece, to speak of her myths and her mystery. Lady Hestia Evans, Athens, 1825. This book is the property of John Oro. I have come to Greece too, to find out if any of the power of the gods remains. Now, as you can see, it was £20. I think I got it new, if I'm not mistaken. It actually even looks new, so probably yes. But I think this one you can still find it new. I will definitely link in the description all the details you need to know about the book and how you can get it. I will put the links there. Now, again, if you like the video, don't forget to comment. I really hope you enjoyed our short story and our short journey through the history of Greek mythology. It's a very educative book. If you get the chance, definitely get it. You won't regret getting this book and making it part of your library. But until next week, when we are going to get ready for Hogwarts together and pack our trunks, don't forget 2 very important things. Stay magical, stay peculiar, always. Bye for now.